Correctly. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to JLJ This Morning. I am the JLJ of JLJ This Morning. I am the JLJ of JLJ Media. Yes, those initials, you're never going to forget them. Welcome to the show. I have a great guest. I have to tell you something. I suffer from something that's called Humza Mania. Yes, he is. I'll make sure I get this all correctly. He is a comedian. He thinks he's funny. He's a pro wrestler. He also is a podcast host. He's a producer. He does all kinds of stuff. And he's an all-around nice guy. My friend Humza Shah Khan. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm looking at what we're wearing right now. I swear we can be brothers, right? We've got like a
Oh
little
my
purple
God.
shirt on, a little bit of green going. My green screen and lighting is so messed up this morning. I'm sorry for the ugly video quality, everybody, but at least I'm here. Like, right? It's 9:30 in the morning. At least I'm here.
You know, as I start choking. No, the thing is, this is my real podcast. Like my podcast's not real. This is my podcast about being real. Some mornings, my hair is crazy right now, so I put a hat on. I'm tired of scaring my viewers every day, so I thought for Hamza, I will put on a hat.
Let's be presentable.
Yes, let's be presentable. And hello, people in the chat room coming in. Come on in. The water's fine. Come on in. This is my morning program about positivity. I just want to do a couple of housekeeping notes. JLJ This Morning is on Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and follow us there. JLJ Media is everywhere. I'm everywhere, folks. You can't not find me, right, Humza? I'm everywhere.
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 I tried to not look, and I still found you. So
He did try. He tried it that way. I was there. He tried it that way. I was there. Now the kids. He could. There I am. Like, hi, Humza. I'm here. So I'm everywhere. So please follow us. Be nice. Subscribe to the channel. Come on, people. You know you want to, so just do it.
Might as well.
Do it. Hello, Geneva. Hello, Film. Somebody coming in. Okay, so we'll get to it. So first of all, I love you. You're just a great person.
Thank you.
You are a great person. He did a podcast with me a while back. I'll post that later. They did. It's been out already. Got some great notices. I want to ask something because this is what I wanted to ask. This is what I really wanted to ask you.
Uh-oh.
I know. No, on social media, it's very curated, right? We actually curate our content. We choose what we're putting on. We choose what pictures we do, what videos, even what we share, what we don't share, who our friends are. It is very curated. So one of the things about you that I like is that you're very positive. How do you think? Don't blow yourself out. It's brown people. We got to be lit a different way.
It's just this lighting. It's like I even have it on the brown setting, right? The Habibi setting, and it's still not capturing the essence of this skin color. But it's all good. I'll be a white guy today, I guess.
You're white today, so why not? I want your privilege today, and I want everything.
I'll take it all.
Take it all today. I want to
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You were saying. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I love. No, see, you're a comedian. I like to laugh, so of course I'm gonna I know you'll go with that. No, but my thing is that you are a positive person. So I wanted to figure out from you: is that a conscious choice on social media? You're choosing to post positive stuff.
Yes, it's very, very conscious. It's I used to be the guy that posted a lot of negative stuff back in the day,
Oh, really?
and I thought I was sharing things that I was like, look, guys, this is the real, this is what's actually going on in the world and stuff. And it took me a while to realize that I think a lot of us know what's going on in the world. A lot of us know what's wrong with the world and the negativities out there. So I started to do two things. One, it started eating my brain alive. And then two, someone even mentioned it to me, a coworker. He's like, I just feel like your stuff's a little negative. And I was like, oh, had to take a step back and look at it, right? So now I share the positive stuff because it's almost like a balancing act. There's so much negativity out there. If you could see a couple of, and a lot of people do this now, where you see a little bit of positivity sprinkled here and there, it just makes people feel a little bit better. So I went that route instead now,
Yeah, no, you have a good point well, I'm posting this because you need to know. Everybody needs to know. And you're right. And there are a lot of things. There are enough folks out there who do that and do it very well. There are folks who actually do it and they do it very well. We follow them and like their stuff and look at it. Do I need to contribute my 2 cents? Like, do I have to? Not really.
Right.
Don't have
right.
to. You know,
I think a lot of those posts too. A lot of people need to be careful with that because in today's day and age, I don't even feel like it spreads a message more than it does tell me a little bit about who you are as a person, right? You just kind of give it away on yourself and what your mindset is, and a good example of that would be just this. There's a certain individual that I know who constantly posts a lot of things negative against women. He used to be married, and had a wife and had kids with her, and he takes care of his kids and everything. Obviously, probably the marriage didn't go well, right? I don't know too much into it, but just from the outside looking in, the way he speaks about women and just what they do nowadays, it's you're kind of scorned and you're telling on yourself, as they say it. So it's almost like you're just telling everybody who you are. through your negativity more than what's out there in the world they should watch out for.
Then how do you choose? Like for me today, so folks who don't know this, it's my 3-year anniversary. It's actually my 2-year anniversary of surviving Bell's palsy, severe case. I know my face is
Yay!
terrified. And I did it. I do health and prayer and everything in between.
Beautiful.
And so I'm see my face is basically back to normal for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a person who does a lot of positivity too. I'm always posting my stuff when things are going
Yep.
on. But every once in a while, I do choose. I show my face. You want to see my face? Go James Lott Jr. When it was paralyzed. I show it, so I show it on there for some awareness. It's also for awareness,
right?
When do you choose something that maybe because there've been a lot of things over the last year that have been maybe I don't know maybe have hit you personally. When do you choose to post those things or not?
Like you mean like just personal events that may have happened with me and sharing like my life
with
type
you,
stuff,
or even culture stuff. If anything happens to Pakistan stuff, or I don't know what. Like, is there anything that's like, here you go? I gotta say something.
It's rare. It's really rare when I do. I tend to do it more so when it bleeds into what I do as a living, right? So, or like if I'm doing something entertainment wise, if everyone that's podcasting, I'll give you an example. Black Lives Matter, right? When that movement was happening last year, a lot of people were doing virtual podcasting and whatnot. So having a little bit of say in that, as well as having logos created and things like that, it worked well with the platform, right? But if it's something that doesn't go well with my platform and what I'm trying to give to the audience out there, I like for it to make sense in a sense of, all right, you're following me for my comedy, you're following me maybe to watch some of the performance stuff or what's happening next. What I don't want you to do is depress you with a bunch of news that you're already seeing by posting it on my timeline just because it happened in Pakistan, which happens to be where I'm from. Right. So if it has nothing to do with the guys that I'm following, like, and it's nothing against people from Pakistan or anything like that. I am an American. So what happens in America matters more to me than what happens elsewhere. So I kind of make sure I'm cognizant of that. Don't bring other people's drama into our world, and maybe vice versa on top of that.
Yeah, no, that actually makes sense. I mean, you're American. You're here. Because you were born here, right?
No. I was born in Pakistan. Yeah. I grew up here though.
We came here young.
Very young. Yeah, very young. So pretty much raised here. I was born there, but pretty much raised.
That's what I thought. I don't remember that now. No, because I have a lot of friends who they're like, well, I came here when I was 2. I came here when I was 3. Like they were there, and they're in their 30s and 40s. I'm like, yeah, you're American. I mean, you're American.
Yep.
My mom always laughs because she's from New York, but she's now lived here longer than she's lived in New York. Am I still a New Yorker? I go, well, yeah, you're still a New Yorker and stuff, but you're also a Los Angelian at the same time. It's like,
right.
Because now you've been here longer than you've been there, so it's kind of like you're a New Yorker at heart still,
Right.
You still stay coffee,
That's why you get to mesh with a bunch of different type of people, right? Because you're all from all over the place. So you got a chance to learn different styles and different people. So I think that's the great thing about us is yes, I was born there, grew up here in the South, but living in LA now. So I have all types of mindsets, from red states to blue states. So it's just learning a bunch of different people and then taking in the good from each direction makes you an overall better person.
Where are you on mostly? Instagram, Facebook, which one are you on the most?
Instagram probably the most.
And yeah, why do you think you're on Instagram the most?
My attention span is so small. Like it's my ADD. I'll be honest, 9 times out of 10. I'm sorry if I like a lot of your stuff, but it's just me going through it. Double tap.
I trust me, I love it. I'm like, I see Humza, I'm like, yes. I'm like, yes, like, I love it. No, I love it.
It's one of two things. One, I have a few accounts that I'm running because they also have to do with wrestling that I switch back and forth from, so it helps me cross promote. And then I try to make a conscious effort to like and comment on certain things to get people back into the algorithm. It's my way of giving and then taking as well. So it's like a push pull in a way. It's like, all right, I see you're a little less active on social media. Let me help you out. I see you're a lot more active on social media. You help me out, and then so on and so forth.
I do the same thing. I have several accounts, and I do the same thing. I usually like your stuff, but I always like my stuff and like to promote people. What are your thoughts about that? What are your thoughts about people? Like, I like to share people's stuff sometimes. Some people don't do that. I mean, are you any thoughts about that? Does it matter?
I think it's good when it's similar content, right? Like when it works. So I don't mind sharing you on there or Flobo on there because you guys do podcasting as well, or bringing on comedians or other wrestlers. What I don't want is someone like people hit me up and someone said, "You look like you drink a lot of coffee. Here's a great product for you to share." And I don't drink coffee at all. I'm like the only person that doesn't drink coffee.
First of all, what does that mean?
I don't know. You look like Do I look tired? Do I look tired all the time? Like, guys, okay. So I was like, okay. And then, someone hit me up and like, I'm like, you would love the fashion for us to share. And it's like all women's dresses and stuff. And I'm like, as wonderful as I look in a mini skirt, I don't think this is the content that I need to share. So to me, it's almost a slap in the face when you're like, if I follow like a world star, for example, and then they're posting things like buy these bra and panties, and it's like, come on, we've been with you guys for so long as an audience, and you're trying to show us things that has nothing to do with us just to earn a buck. So I think if the content's similar, be authentic. That's all. Be authentic.
That's a good point, actually. I know I hate people just like that. They're like, I was like, these shoes. I'm like, okay, we're supposed to for like, it's crazy. But that coffee thing's kind of like, you come like, what is that? I'm like, okay. Do I not blink during the day? Like, why do you think I'm gonna drink coffee all the time? I don't know what that is. Hey, how do you wake up?
How do I wake up? Very groggily. I wake up, but I'm starting to meditate in the morning more now, which helps a lot, and then do a little bit of yoga to open the body up. It's really weird when you do yoga stretching and your body starts like opening up. It naturally just gets energy, and it's like, all right, I'm awake now. What are we gonna do? Let's bounce off the walls, So this morning was a little shorter meditation of mine because I woke up and got right into this. But yeah, it's my main concern is trying not to overstimulate myself to where my brain doesn't know what's happening correctly, right? I don't want to fakely be awake with a bunch of caffeine and then knock myself out at night with a bunch of, sleeping pills or something. So trying to be as natural as possible.
How do you stay positive?
It's really hard.
Yeah, I know. It can really be hard, right? I mean, life, it's just life. And,
yep.
Living in LA, but also you do time like you're bi-coastal, as I called you the other day.
Yeah.
Yes, you do both. I mean, life is tough sometimes.
Dude, it's I've learned that the things you love, like art-wise, right? I love weird things in art. So like I love comedy, I love wrestling, but I also love Broadway. Like I like watching musicals and things like that. But like really good ones. Like I like Hamilton. Hamilton's a good one of mine, right? But it's because my brain, it's weird because my brain likes to focus on multiple things at one time. I think that's why music will work, because there's so much happening at one time. Same kind of goes with wrestling. So if I'm ever feeling negative and I put something on like that, let my brain kind of escape into that, and then I come back from it, it tends to put me back in a positive mood. I'm just like a lot of people. I'll be honest. I get a lot of negative thoughts in my head constantly, where I'm like, all right, shut up, stop saying that. And it's just, I'm making a very, very conscious effort to constantly put positivity out there, because I really, really believe that we feed off each other's energies, man. I feel like that we have to, because there's no reason why babies and animals can look at you, certain people, and be like, oh, I like you. And then there's certain people that are like, all right, what do you want, right? And it's always the same people you feel the same way about. Right. So there's got to be a thing out there with energy. I feel like we lose that growing up, and I want to try to continue to hold on to that best I can.
So true.
Right.
So true. Babies like, because I have a deep voice, they like me.
Shout out to babies. Shout out to all the babies out there.
Shout out to all babies. Also, to my grandson Trenton, who's 3 months old.
So hey Trent.
He's cute. He just kept staring at my mouth because I have this deep voice, and they always look like, what's going on? What's going on there? Voice can't help it. So
Hey, it's a good quality to have.
Yeah, I fortunately I lucked out. Yes, I did luck out. You're the best, Humza. I mean, I just think you're just a great
Thank
guy.
you.
And hopefully we'll do more stuff like this together. And I was like, I want to bring him on. It's my positivity show. And I was like, he just continues to post this positive stuff. So continue being you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you just as much.
Thank you. Tell people where they can. Now, time for you to plug. Tell everybody all your stuff.
All my stuff. Well, it'd be easiest to just tell you the main stuff, which is any social media outlet, Instagram mainly, Humza Mania, Humza _Mania. Humza's HUMZA _ Mania MANIA. And say hi. I like interacting with people. So say hi. You saw me here, you saw me there, whatever, or just whatever you want to talk about. Let's talk about crap. I like to talk.
He does, and so he's nice. He won't bite or anything unless you ask him.
That's not what the airport seems to think, but yes, I will. I am very nice.
Oh my God, that's a whole other show by itself. And I'm where you can find all James Lott Jr.'s, where they're sold at James Lott Jr. and all social media platforms, of course, and TikTok. I'm on there too, doing some crazy stuff. So please, that bread and everything in the refrigerator, crazy thing. But everybody, so I'm on there doing that. Follow me there. Everyone, please be kind to each other today. It's 4th of July weekend, so everybody, please be safe handling whatever fireworks handling, because I've seen some accidents. Go to those epic fail videos; they'll tell you all kind of stuff not good. But just try to be careful with this stuff. Drink responsibly. Be careful. There's Ubers, there's Lyfts. There's no reason for you to drink and drive. There's no reason. Pull over, fall asleep in the car for what you got to do. Just do not do that. This is a high weekend for stuff like that. Enjoy your friends and family if you're with them or not, or enjoy your time off if you're by yourself. Enjoy your time off and relax. And we'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.